Good morning. Joy comes in the morning. This is Mika. Welcome to Single to Mrs. I had to get up this morning and come straight to my camera and talk to you all. I am so just ecstatic for the way that you all have supported me in this journey. I'm very grateful. I'm happy. And I just wanted to say thank you once again. This morning, I want to speak with you all about the importance of doing God's will. I know a lot of us have hesitation sometimes when it comes to doing God's will and what He asks of us. But it is so important because when you do God's will and His work here on earth, God rewards you. Again, that's when your blessings come in. That's when your surprises come in. And it is just such a wonderful thing. It's a good thing. I know sometimes we hesitate when it comes to sending our family or our friends something, just like my prior videos, just like this video. If you go to your contacts right now, I promise you it's going to be a couple of people in there you're going to be hesitant to send these videos to because I talk a lot about God. Well, I'm here to tell you, send them anyway. Go through your contacts list today and send out to all your family, your friends, your coworkers. Send out these messages, send out these videos that I'm posting because I'm going to tell you, it's somebody around you, somebody in your family, somebody in your friends list that needs to hear this, and you could save their life. So make sure that you share all of my videos with them or the ones that you feel might be most important. I just want to say that, it is so important, when it comes to just thriving with God and just doing as He asks of you. Like I said, that's part of your gifts. That's part of doing His will so that you can grow, you can prosper, and that you can reap His rewards. I can tell you right now that if you go out to the emergency room, if you go out to the club, if you go out to, if you're in a city, if you go downtown, you're going to see a lot of people out. Even if you're driving around late at night, you're going to see people out. And let me tell you something. You see these people out because their souls are unsettled. They are afraid to sleep, and they are afraid to sleep because they don't know if they're going to wake up in heaven or hell. So whatever you do, try to reach as many people as you can. Let them know that you love them. Reach out to somebody maybe that you haven't talked to in a few days or a few months or a few years. Just reach out to them and check on them. Like I said, when it comes to doing God's will, it will change you. It will change your life. It will change the way that you see others. It is just such a wonderful thing to just move forward and to be grateful and gracious for what you do. It's no better feeling. It makes you want to get up like me this morning and just get on my camera and just talk to everybody. As you see, I'm just over the top this morning. I kind of wake up like this. It's just such a good feeling. It's such a good situation for myself and for my family when you wake up happy because you know that you're about to do God's will. It just makes you such at peace. I remember one morning I got off work and I was heading into my apartment and this older gentleman was standing there. And I said, good morning. And he looks at me and he was like, you know why you're so beautiful? And I stopped for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, is this man, kind of flirting with me? And he goes, because God made you beautiful. And that has sat in my spirit for years. I mean, years. Just to know, like I said, that you don't have to be afraid to tell people if they look beautiful, if they have nice earrings, if they're wearing something like a nice dress or a nice top, or they smell nice, or their hair looks nice. That is so important. One thing as of being in a relationship, when you're with somebody, you need to make sure that you are praising them, letting them know how you feel about them, loving on them. That is just a great thing to do for people. Um, One thing that I just wanted to touch your spirit on is when you're in a relationship with someone, just make sure that if you're a woman and your man compliments another woman, it does not mean that he's flirting with them. It just mean that that's the God in him. That's just, just like if you're a woman and a man smells nice, that doesn't mean that, and you want to tell them, that doesn't mean that you're flirting with them. You just want to share God's goodness because that's what God wants us to do. He wants us to share with one another how nice we smell, how nice we look. You could lift someone's spirits up in so many ways by doing that. So just don't be afraid or have doubts in your mind. Myself and my husband, we tend to do that a lot. Like if we see somebody, we'd be like, look, love, like, don't they look nice? I'm like, yes. And if you are secure in your relationship, if you're secure in your marriage, that should not bother you. That should lift you up because you're children of God. You should be happy. You should be glorious to do things like that. This morning, I just want to tell you all to have a fantastic day. Go out there and maybe share something with somebody. If you have a coworker, like I said, that smells nice or look nice, or they got to change your earrings, or got a nice haircut, or nice perfume, nice cologne. Share that with them. It's okay. If you're in the grocery store and God gives you a word or puts a word on your heart, do not be afraid to tell somebody. I know some of us are like, I can't go up to somebody and tell them, if they look nice or, if God puts on my spirit to tell them something. Yes, you can. When you're a child of God, you have no shame. You have no worry. You have no sense of, I want to say, like rejection. It's like, okay, if I go up to someone and I say something and they frown at it, it's okay. I have no problem with that. At least I did God's will, and that is so important. We have to learn to praise one another a little bit more in these times. We have to learn to love on one another a little bit more in these times. We just have to do great things for each other. You don't have to be selfish. One thing I want to share with you as well is God will never, 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 never take anything away from you. That's for you. Nobody can steal that. That's one thing I had to learn in my marriage, and I can be real about it. My husband used to say, love, I want to share something with such and such. And I'm like, but why would you do that? Like, why would you tell them, you know, it's kind of like the secret or the recipe to what we got going on. And he always tells me, he said, love, there's love in sharing. And I have held that with me all these years that we have been married. And it is such a blessing. And I say that a lot now. I'm like, there's love in sharing, because what's for you is for you. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. What God has for you is for you. And I need you to believe that. And I need that to soak into your spirit. So just go out there today and be the best you, and just hold that with you, and just remember that. I just want to just make sure that I tell y'all that I love you. God bless, and just be the best you. Please make sure that you like my videos and that you share my videos. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.